Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 10 of Lost Embers. As always, Rock here. And as you can see behind us, there's a lot more of the city left to explore, which is what we're going to do today. um, so yeah, this outside of this, the wool box that we saw from way up here at the end of last episode, there still is probably going to be plenty of loot and such inside this area, possibly a way to the next area. Again, I'm not sure if this area is going to lead to the next area, or it's going to be something like going down to the um, the Nether Brick Fortress down there, or going through the red area back there behind us. Stuff like that. We got plenty of to explore still, but I think the most important part of this episode today is kind of getting through here and getting loot. You know, getting the good stuff. So we're going to start off by going ahead and destroying a few of these spawners that we can see up on above. I think there's one right there, it looks like. One right there, there. That looks like a spawner. We got a few spawners that we can go ahead and destroy. And hopefully we don't ruin too much. There we go. Make things a little easier for us. There we go. Especially as we're dancing along the rooftops over here. Yeah! Alright. I swear I wasn't going to hit that one. Alright! Awesome. That's going to cause a forest fire, but there's not too many forests around, so we're good. House fire. House fire. But let's go ahead and I think the plan initially, we're going to go ahead, ender pearl over, make sure to acquire the wool, try to do a little bit of looting around the general area there near the top. And if we start running into very hostile threats, I think the plan is gonna be to withdraw. That way we can secure the wool, and from there, I think we could just go backtrack and then kind of work our way through the natural way instead of kind of trying to go from the upper part down. I think that's most likely to get the most amount of loot before we're running into the worst part of the worst mobs of the area. Realistically, just a thought, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead. Okay, let's get up here and start lighting. Is there? I didn't even look on top of the building. Is there anything on top of the building? Is that half slabs? It is. And by half slabs, I mean slabs. Okay, we got a record here. We got... What are these blocks? Block of raw iron. Is that a... Oh, it is. Ooh, okay. Even more... even more incentive to get the wool and get the hell out of here. Oh, that's a nice collection. Nice collection of iron. This is charge creepers. God. Oh, I definitely don't want to be in this area. And whatever you sunglasses cows are, you don't look very friendly. Is there any amount of loot that we could potentially grab before we have to get out of here, though? Oh, back up. Okay, we got a staircase here. Oh, looks pretty safe in here. Furnaces. I shouldn't guess as much. So, as a map maker myself, I gotta say the one thing I dislike the most about a lot of CTMs I've ended up playing is the furnaces. They don't have anything in them practically ever. If this was an abandoned base, like a looted base kind of thing, I would see that perfectly being fine for furnaces being empty, but for this is meant to be like an active base, quote unquote. There's no reason why the furnaces would ever be empty. They'd have something wooden in them. Be some planks, some sticks, wooden tools, charcoal, coal, something. There'd be something in them, even if it was in the top slot. They'd have something cooked up there. There would always be something. Oh, hello. Oh, flame arrows. So yeah, map maker, start doing that. Start putting shit back into the furnaces like it belongs. Okay, so I think between whatever these, oh, that's a lot of charge creepers. Between whatever those enchanted mobs are, and the plethora of charge creepers over there, I think it's going to be in our best interest to skedaddle. we'll assault this area from a different vantage point. That said, there is a couple things I want to grab on my exit from this area. One we can grab right now, and the other we'll grab down near the beginning of this area. I was going to say, I believe there's a few different items in these chests that we kind of just left about. That's good. We should grab that. Don't need the loom. I think there was a... Yep, enchanted bookcase over here. Okay, was there anything else that I can remember off the top of my head? I think there might be one more thing. Maybe not. Alright, let me get back down. No, okay, I think I got it. Oh, that's another area. Oh, look at that stuff down there. Okay, this is another part of the area that I could be exploring. Do I want to explore it right now? Should I make that mistake? Yeah, I'm going to. I self-efficient. Alright, well, I was going to backtrack and then drop off stuff and then come back here to do all this looting and stuff, but I've changed my mind. We're going to make this fun. And by fun, I mean probably far too risky for what I should be doing. Absorption 4, I'll drink that. As long as we're not seeing charge creepers and stuff, we're probably okay. Oh, look at these baby mobs. Definitely not a threat compared to charge creepers. Oh, I can deal with this all day long. F5. What are you trying to tell us? Yes, I could press F5, but I don't think that's going to help me with anything. Oh, it's a creeper. Ooh. Okay, there are some creepers about. And with all this TNT around, something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Okay, well, it's definitely an explosive area. Ooh, with lots of arrows and stuff. The special kind. Ooh. I can deal with this difficulty. This is a pleasant amount of difficulty. Alright, so what else can we find around here? Lots of explodey stuff. As long as we're not getting power bombed by these creepers here, I think we're going to be okay. This part should be relatively easy. And then once we make it out to the lower part of this area, I think we're good to kind of run off to base real quick and... Oh, you're a little more armored up. Run off to base real quick and go ahead and drop off the wool and such. And the iron. Oh! Wow! That could have been terrible. Ooh. Almost saw my life flash before my eyes. Okay, here's something new. Well, we've pivoted. Oh, this is somewhere we've been before. Okay. Oh, I vaguely remember this door. Oh, Lex bike. This is somewhere we've been before. Okay. Or at least relatively been close to. Oh, we gotta be careful about the TNT over there, especially when there's creepers about. Ooh, especially when there's creepers about. I doubt the whole building is gonna blow up, but I will die. I will probably die. Let's get some lighting up there. Maybe that'll encourage some creepers to drop down a little bit, assuming it's still up there. Oh yeah, it's still up there. Yeah, if I can get up here without having to deal with a creeper. Oh! Without having to deal with creepers too much. Okay, they're somewhere. Don't know exactly where they are, but they're somewhere. Oh god, I was right next to some TNT. Oh, that would have been a bad time. Clean up you real quick. Ew. Oh boy, I'm playing a dangerous game right now. Let's go ahead and get a absorption potion going. Oh, that's a big boy absorption potion. Damn. Absorption 4. Well, I wish I would have read that before I grabbed it. Or drank that down. Because, that would have been something to save for, a future area. Okay, there's where the creepers are, down there. And I find my way! And this leads back up to here. Okay. So we are slowly securing it. Hi. As long as none of you die and, like, drop a TNT right, prime TNT right in front of you. Or right on top of you. We'll be good. Do I need arrows and such? Oh god, no! Oh, Jesus. You scared me. Nope, let's get away. Okay, there's obviously still a spawner up there somewhere. Probably up on that floor right there. Hello. Am I playing a dangerous game? Probably. Am I still going to play this dangerous game? Most likely. Let's see if I can get up a floor. Okay. Still stuff up here. Okay. Thank you. Pardon me. Excuse me. This is actually going pretty well. Oh, except for when the gas sound starts playing. Okay. Gas spawner. Right there. Right there. Gas spawner gone! Oh, getting a phone call. Hold on! Alright. Phone call over. Oh, spawn right there. 2 do I got? I don't know what you are, but gone. That is the correct answer. Alright, so it should clear up the inventory. Barely any, but okay. So what's the chances we can just keep moseying along without too much issue? Ooh, hello. Prot 2, we lose some protection, but the blast protection I think is going to be more useful given this area. That's something I need to keep an eye out more for with my enchanting at base, is just blast protection. We're running into a lot of creepers in this map so far, and that's one of the things that we're not really having a whole lot of protection against is creepers. For the most part, none of these mobs are uber threatening enough that none of the skeleton mobs are uber threatening enough that blast protection is going to be super useful, I would say. Or not blast protection, projectile protection. I think we're going to have much more benefit out of getting some blast protection. Yeah, I got scatterbrain there for a second. Blast protection is going to be significantly more beneficial than projectile protection, is what I was trying to say. Let's see if I can get over there. Nope, not do that either. Oh boy. No! As long as I can switch to these my damn knockback item, shouldn't be as much of a problem. Jump boost, absorption 4. I'm gonna leave these. Leave that. Jump boost I don't want. Absorption 4 I do want. The jump boost, would that be useful? Probably not right now. Oh boy. I think we're at a place where it's going to be beneficial for us to get out of here. We've got pretty much a full inventory. Now, let's keep working our way downwards quickly, because well, that wasn't very nice of whoever did that. Piss off creeper, maybe? I mean, I'm glad I wasn't down there, but... Get out of here. Nope. God, my armor's getting manhandled right now. Okay. Oh boy. I need to get out of here. ASAP. Do you go to somewhere? Doesn't look like it. I'm definitely playing a dangerous game right now. This is where, if I had an Ender Pearl, It almost, almost be worth taking the risk on that. There's armor is getting obliterated. Those diamond pants will want to get a good enchantment on them. Hot damn. I don't know what you're supposed to go over to, but... Nope. I gotta put my crossbow in the fourth slot instead of my axe. It's messing with my hotkeying. Okay, well, if we plan to get those, I have at least an idea of now where that one is. Okay. Is this gonna lead anywhere? No. But we're close, I think. Close-ish to where we want to be. Which is, I mean, obviously away from here, but... I want to get up there, so I need to be up a level. Is that going to lead me... Oh, no! Okay, that's going to lead me there, but not where I want to be necessarily. I think I can work with it, though. And I, like, sneak around the edges. Sneak around the edges, and assuming there's no skeletons or anything like that, we should be able to staircase our way up here, using all our building blocks, pretty much. Oh. Oh. Yeah! Awesome! Alright, and before I forget, and then get yelled at for missing it a third time, let's go ahead. We'll get this enchanted bookshelf that is in here to the left that we've missed before, right there. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Alright, I'm going to get back to base, drop off all kinds of goodies, kind of go from there. So I will be right back. Alright, so we are back at the entranceway to the city. Cleaned up the inventory, resupplied where necessary, and we're good to jump back into here. So like I said, I think this episode is more or less just going to be a looting episode, given that we've gotten the wall. Does this lead to somewhere? I feel like it does. It kind of looks like it does. This episode is going to be a little bit of a looting episode, an exploring episode in this area, just because I think there is more to this area than meets the eye. Oh, there's stuff down there. I'll bet there's some goodies down here. Goodies? Yeah, buddy. Looks like there is. Fire resist potion. Some golden apples. Do you guys have anything in them? Come on, map maker. You gotta put shit in these furnaces. Why would they have this furnaces here in the first place if there's nothing in them? Okay, well that area is at least explored. Oh, there's a chest over here. The glow stick. Fire aspect 5, knockback 1, sharpness 1, smite 1, and breaking 1. Oh. Looks like an iron sword too. Not that shabby. Okay, I'll leave that blaze powder there because I'm not gonna be using it probably anytime soon. But it's there for us to try to remember that it's there. Okay. Already off to a good start with our loot here. Let's continue on our exploring endeavor of this area. See if we can find anything awesome. Okay. Or at least find the areas that we've not really been into. I'm curious. What was this again? Smite 1. I was half hoping it was almost like Smite 5. Oh, Jesus. I would have swapped to that in a heartbeat. Dealt with... Oh, damn. Damn mobs. Alright, let's get into this area some more. Hi, how's it going? What are you? Oh, creeper. Okay, more stuff down there. So yeah, a lot of this is just peeking through and finding all the goodies, I would say. Here's some goodies. Punch 3 bow. Not so much goodies. Very subpar goodies. You go down to something. We'll keep an eye out for stuff like these hooks, because I do think, and I know we can't, at least the last rifle we had, we couldn't repair, but, and I have a feeling it's kind of just rifles in general we can't repair. Alright, you guys are spawning either super fast, or just a lot of you. So I don't know if it was just the rifles in general that we can't repair. Ah! I thought I heard a hiss for a second from a creeper. Ah! Okay. Keep an eye out for these enchanted bookcases. You're good. Power 1, Flame 1. I want to keep it. Kind of not. Mending. Okay. Is that a spawner? Nope. Alright. So overall, I'd say we're making some decent progress within the area. Here and there, where we can. At least up until we get to the charge creeper area, part of the area, and then we just say, is the loot that important? Do I really need it? Do I? Oh, come on. Boy, I'm aggroing all the zombies. Yeah, let's close that for now. Building blocks, which actually could be useful. We need more building blocks at base. At the moment, we're running pretty low on our building block supply. We've been using a lot of them, and we are pretty shy on any quality building blocks. So that's something we'll do. This is where I would say, hey, maybe we should bring our shulker box. I'd say if this area was, and I think this is going to be something we're going to use as the general mentality for something like the shulker box. Once we've secured the area is when we would take the shulker box back into this area to collect stuff. Just purely because the shulker box is actually pretty valuable, and I don't want to lose it. But bring it on a general hunting expedition, more or less. I guess is the easiest way to call stuff like this. Just a hunting expedition. Hello. Hello. It's too risky to be bringing these shulker boxes on these hunting expeditions, because a good chance we're going to lose shit. A lot of shit. a lot of shit. Oh, is that a charge creeper I just saw down there? Are we in that tower? Yep, pretty sure we are. Okay. And my health is not indicative of being happy. I get up here real quick and just like light it up. Ooh. Ooh. Shield, which is nice. Efficiency 2 is nice. Efficiency 1 is nice. Running out of inventory space real quick. The bookshelves. Oh, that's not what I want. Well. What's the chances I can get up here and just like light it up and just be happy? Oh no. 0% chance. Oh. One creeper spawner or one spawner at a time. We'll get there. We'll get there, everyone. Here blazes. Oh boy. Are we in a safe-ish spot? Probably not, honestly. Ooh, that's charge creeper spawner. That's charge creeper. No! Oh, that's a charge creeper. Excuse me. Pardon me. I think we might have just jumped into here and assaulted this. Yeah, it looks like we're assaulting this area pretty rapidly. Which, huzzah. Ooh, hello. Ooh, that's actually pretty damn good. Blast 3 versus Blast 1, Fire 1, Prot 2. Ooh, I'm gonna swap that out real quick. That's actually pretty good. Got a little bit less protection. It's hard to say whether we got less protection, more protection, equivalent protection. Especially with hello. Especially when it comes to the armor toughness and stuff like that. I don't know the values per se, and I've not created a calculator to calculate those values. No other people have. And it might be something I have to look into, like either setting up a nice little calculator to calculate these differences, find out if there's, what's a better piece of armor statistically. I know we used to have a long time ago. I had started a series that I think I made 2 episodes for, the CTM Survival Guide. Made it forever ago. And I started going into details and kind of the nitty-gritty details of certain aspects, like one of the episodes. I don't know if I had 1 or 2 episodes, but one of the episodes that I remember, I went into the details of the food values versus the saturation values and stuff like that, and just going into the numbers details of what's, essentially what's the best food to use in a CTM. And I'm sure there's probably more details that I probably could have gone into and should go into in something like that in the future. I don't know, if people are interested in kind of a video like that, where it's just a deep dive into Minecraft numbers and whatnot, that talk about more technical details of things, like what's the best foods to eat in the CTM, or the tier list of foods to eat in the CTM. Let me get down here quickly, I think. Or how much do this, the numbers on armors and stuff matter in the grand scheme of things. And, you know, is it going to be better to have protection 4 versus, you know, protection 1 or 2 on everything? Oh, that looks like a enchanted tip. I think stuff like that could be fun and interesting to do. Let's just... Oh, there's another one too. Jeez. Okay. Books too. Okay. 2 enchanted books in the... enchanted tables in this area. Hell yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. I don't want anything to do with you. Okay, there it is. The blaze. Oh. Okay, fire went up. Good. I'm sure there's gonna be more fire. Oh boy, I am about out of inventory space. Okay, you're definitely coming down from up here. Definitely another spawner somewhere nearby. Up above. As long as a creeper doesn't fall on my face, I should be okay. There. I think that's it. Okay. I think we are good now. Let's say for the most part... Ooh, don't go that way. This big tower, which is the bad tower, seems to be mostly secured. There's probably some levels in here that I still need to go investigate into, just to take out a couple spawners here and there. Looks like this downwards area right here. But overall, doesn't look terrible. Oh, except for that charge creeper. Well, I hope nothing good was down there. Oh, there's a chest there. Okay. Oh, wait, another one. Okay, there's gotta be creeper spawner. Charge creeper spawner. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. So the more we linger around here, the more of these items over here are just gonna be chilling about, which doesn't look like a whole lot in general. Oh, okay, that looks like something. Barrels? Alright. Okay, so this barrel has stuff in it. John's Mead. Strength for 4 minutes, resistance for 4 minutes, health boost for an hour. Holy shit. Okay, those are the kind of potions I want. Right there. That's super good. I think that's one thing to keep in mind with when map making for potions and stuff like that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, my life almost ended. What was I trying to say? One thing to keep in mind when map making, for the YouTubers, which I think is a big part of what people enjoy, doing with these maps is watching the people play through their maps and stuff like that. I know I did when I would put out a map. I'd watch through all the playthroughs and stuff. One thing to keep in mind is that most people will record between an half hour to an hour plus on a given in a given recording session. So one thing to keep in mind. Oh boy. One thing to keep in mind is that the more potions that you can have, more potions you can have that kind of the player is able to keep around and use for an extended period of time, such as like, for a half hour, for an hour, stuff like that, the happier that they're going to be. Especially if I record for like an hour, which I've done many of times. It always sucks that, you get a 20-minute potion, you might not always have 20 minutes on camera. You might have, record for 10 minutes, and then you gotta, I gotta run back to base now. Go, whoa! Waste about half a potion. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Longer potions are always more enjoyable. Especially with stuff that's not a ticking kind of thing, like a regen potion. Or a splash potion in general. Maybe splash potions sometimes, but as long as it's not insta-health or regen or something like that, the longer you can keep your potion, the time durations for your potions, the better it is for the YouTubers, the recorders, stuff like that. I don't know where you guys are spawning from in here. Obviously, you're in this area as a whole. Okay. I guess let's get... Oh boy. I don't know why there's so many charge creepers around. Must be a spawner down there, or just some really interesting loot. Some skeletons too. Skeletons I'm not super worried about as much. But the charge creepers, holy shit. Oh. We're going down. On down. What's down here? Well, nothing good. I can, make sure my shit's secure. Whew. I can happily get around and secure all this shit. I'm not gonna be super worried. Okay, there's... Snuck up! On like that. Okay, I don't know where you charge creepers coming from. I don't like it one bit. Okay. Where the hell are those charge creepers coming from? Those are my biggest threats right now. Up here. Well, to say the least, this is an intense area. much more intense than other areas that I've... Oh, come on, eat it. Much more intense than other areas I've run into in this map. Nope. I don't know where you fell from. But I don't approve. Don't approve of it at all. Okay, there's more creepers in this building here. What's up this way? Hoop! Bad stuff. Can I just pass through peacefully? Please? I just want to know. Got a couple spawners up there. Pardon me. Okay, we're back in that wooden area that had the blazes and stuff before. But it does look like it's fairly secure. I see that spawner there. Oh. Hearing gas, which presumably are outside. Okay, where are you? I hear you. My armor is going to be obliterated by the time I'm... Oh, that's true. By the time I get out of this area, my armor is going to be obliterated! Oh, a rifle! Awesome! Oh, what broke? My pants. I don't have backup. Backup rifle. We have so much stuff on us right now. And we are playing an absolutely monstrously dangerous game right now. Ooh. Okay, that spawner needs to go away. No witches. I don't want to play the game with you. So chances I can get out of here easily. I think this is another point where it's probably going to be in our best interest to skedaddle out of this area quicker rather than later. Okay, we're not far off from our previous previous little shortcut out of the area. Oh. Oh, but the fact that we're pretty much right over here anyways. Woo. Thank God for crouching. Oh, we're right near the exit to this area anyways. Whew. Hot dog. Alright, well, we got some good stuff. There's still more to explore over there, but we got some good stuff. Let me hit up the monument base real quick, drop off some stuff, check the recording time, and we'll go from there. So be right back. Alright, so we've been going for about 49 minutes. I think that's probably plenty and long enough for this episode. We've made some good strides in the city over there. There's still a little bit more that I want to explore, but there's also a bunch of stuff that I'm also going to need to do. We're pretty much out of coal at base, so I'm going to have to go harvest coal and stuff off screen. We do have a wool that we managed to get within the first 2 seconds of this recording. Seafoam. So there's still some more stuff I probably want to do in that area. we started running into some stuff at the latter part of that area that would definitely be worth investigating into a little bit more. But overall, that might be. We might save that for the beginning of next episode. Just try to do some quick recording of that, and it might be I do some quick cuts, edits to show just any highlights of things that I found or anything that happened. But we'll might end up not being that that's going to be part of a major part of the episode. Um, but that said, got lots of bookcases. I think we're 4 short of being complete on our enchanted book area. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So 4 short, and we'll have a fully loaded enchantment table setup. Got 4 bookcases. 4 bookcases today. So hurrah! But that's going to do it for today, everyone. Thanks for joining as always, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.